I just wish the black woman knew, like, you don't gotta wear wigs to be beautiful. You don't have to wear eyelashes to be beautiful, like
Mm-hmm.
eyebrows. Like, you don't need all that. You're beautiful, like, just the way you are. And
Mm-hmm.
that's not black girl magic either. Black girl magic is natural.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looks way
Mm-hmm.
better.
Yeah.
I also think that they've talked themselves into, and they can't talk themselves out of. I think they know that being natural and being with no makeup and all this stuff is beautiful, but
Mm-hmm.
they've been told and they've been shown like this is
Yeah.
beautiful.
They've just been
So
Mm-hmm.
they
shown
can't
over and
get their
over.
And they
their
just want
mind
to
off
fit
of
in.
it.
They just want to
Mm-hmm.
fit in.
That's true.
I mean, that's what everybody's doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because even like we've never grown up with wigs, we've never grown up with fake eyelashes, and in our minds we know natural. We know
We've
it's
always
beautiful.
been natural, right?
We know
Right.
we know it's the way to go, but we're still affected by it. We're still like,
And
but am I enough?
imagine if we
Right.
hadn't
You know?
grown up this
Right.
way, how affected we'd be by it. Like if it was our moms doing it, or our sisters, or our best friend at school. Like that would be. How do you even fight that alone?
I'm going to keep it real with y'all. This really upset me. So if you get mad easily, I promise you, you should exit this video right now. Please do yourself a favor because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to say some things that people are afraid to say, and I'm not going to pull any punches. But before I even get into that, let me first state this. The irony of biracial girls with whitey mamas and loosely curled hair that have no idea of what the experience of being a monoracial black woman is, telling monoracial black women and black girls to love themselves and their hair, not even understanding the complexities and the difficulties with learning to love yourself as a black woman or a black girl is, and how you have to literally go on a journey to love your hair, seeing as though it has been and is currently demonized by the world. We still in 2024 cannot get into certain spaces if we wear our hair in its natural state. Not to mention that black women and black girls are put down and shunned by the world and really put down from almost birth for our blackness and our hair. It's insane to not even mention those complexities. And then it's even more crazy to speak on it as you sit there with loosely curled hair. It's insane to me. And for them to even mention Black Girl Magic when that isn't even a club that they are a part of, that's insane to me. And all of this is just a symptom of what the one drop rule gets you, because people can use their portion of blackness to come into a space that is not theirs and never will be. And I just wanted to say that this video is not meant to be offensive to any biracial women, any multiracial women, but this is something that monoracial women deal with quite often. This type of talking about us. And I really do feel like this video has to be made. I have to speak on it. I know a lot of people are afraid or scared to talk about this topic, but I do feel like it is important. And if you are a biracial woman or you are a multiracial woman and you are not this type of person, then please, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But this conversation still has to be had. Now, let me just get back into it. I want to say the thing about the girls in this video, the thing about them that the majority of people would find attractive is the portion of their whiteness that mutes out and dulls their blackness. It is what has loosened their hair and lightened their skin and made their noses and their features more palatable to the world, which means that they would not be in any position to be able to speak on self-love and how it feels to navigate this world in the USA as a black woman or a black girl. And, the fact that biracial girls like this would even dare feel comfortable enough to critique how fully black women with two black parents navigate this world in regards to self-love in regards to their appearance and features is absolutely insane to me. To sit there with 3A hair and have a white tea mama and attempt to counsel black women and black girls on accepting their blackness is nasty work. I blame black women. I really do. And I blame the black community as well. But constantly, I see black women desperate for love and acceptance and to want to be included in the same conversations with multiracial, biracial, and even non-black women and want to throw them all in the boat. That's the women that pretend that Amber Rose, Erica Mena, Evelyn Lozada, Cardi B, Lotto, Zendaya, and many, many others are black women. And they are just like us when they are not. When you use the one drop rule that came from literal slavery and you use that to act like these women are like us, that is what makes girls and women like this feel comfortable. If we made a separation from the beginning, that we understand that, you do have a black parent and we acknowledge that, but your experience is not like ours. And you should go into spaces with other biracial women or other multiracial women. And you should speak from that perspective, but not from ours, because you are not like us and it is disrespectful. If we had done that, we wouldn't be in this situation of habitual overstepping. And then the comments about, makeup and lashes, like black women are the only ones that wear lashes and makeup. It's insane. And it's a tired conversation because every other race of woman is allowed to glamour herself up, beautify herself, do all of these things without people saying, oh, you must not love yourself. No one tells the YT women that get clip-ins and extensions. No one tells the Hispanic and Latina girls that get lashes and XL nails and super beat faces. No one tells them that they don't love themselves. They just accept the fact that that's a girly thing and girls like to put on different looks and do different things to themselves. No one does that to anyone except black women. And, it's really disgusting to me because it's just another way to put us down. It's just another way to degrade us. And there were so many microaggressions within this short conversation that I really got tied up in the chest. Like, I really did. It was very upsetting to me. Colorism, texturism, featureism, anti-blackness, massage noir, sexualization, adultification of little black girls. All of these things, fully black women and fully black girls have to deal with every single day. We don't have a white tea mama as a buffer. We don't have a white tea mama that can lull us into a state of delusion that we shouldn't see color or that America is great. And, I wish oftentimes when people want to speak on black women and black girls, why do they always think about what they can critique or counsel us on? Why don't they ever fix their lips to talk about, what you see black women and black girls doing right? What is beautiful and amazing about us? Or how about you offer some freaking protection? Why don't you talk about how we are the most at-risk group of women and girls because we have no protection? How can you guys offer more protection to us so that we won't be preyed upon and ex-trafficked and raped and molested and kidnapped and unalived? Or how about we deserve real love and not struggle love and that we have worth and value? Or how about we push back against the people that try to brainwash black women and brainwash black girls and tell us that we have no worth and value and therefore should settle for the barest of the bare minimum? But instead, you choose to sit there in a way of elevating yourself above black women, stating that you're natural and your way is the best way. Sitting there with all black hoodies on and black skirts down to your ankles, looking like you're in a cult, shaming anybody that doesn't want to sit there and look like a plain Jane. And, you know, while we're talking about critiques, I really wish that y'all would have sat there and addressed the allegations of extreme racism and ex abuse that I've heard and watched documentaries on, that fully black women that have been adopted by Amish people have experienced. I bet y'all won't talk about that. Why y'all not talking about that? But, you know, why aren't you talking about an experience that you know about your people? But, you know, I digress. I really just think that moving forward, you know, that black women, fully black women with 2 direct black parents, should really start making a separation from biracial and multiracial women. Not to mention all of these weird content creators that I see on YouTube. Man, I'm not even about to get into that. Because, you know, the only time they want to seem to be in the same boat with us, most of the time, is when there's something to gain. Or they want to appropriate the swag and the culture that fully black women have curated. But when it's an opportunity on the other end for them to be elevated over black women for their non-blackness and their association or closeness to whiteness or another culture, then they don't know nobody. Then it's different. Then we're not the same. Then it's a separation. Oh, they're not like us. We're totally different. We're much nicer. We're this, we're that. You know what I'm saying? And it's really disgusting. And I just want to say this again. This, of course, is not for all biracial or multiracial women. You know, it's not. I understand that not all biracial or multiracial women behave in such a manner. But I definitely do think that it's more of them that participate in this than the ones that don't. And the reason why is because it's so easy to be anti-black. It's so easy to devalue blackness because that is literally what powers the entire world. You get what I'm saying? It is ingrained into all of us on a subconscious level. Even black people, even fully black people. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say it again. Anti-blackness is global, prevalent, and pervasive. And as I said, it hits on a subconscious level as well. And sometimes you may not even be aware that you are doing it. You know? Because I see fully black people that are anti-black on a regular basis. And, you know, anyway, I could have a deeper conversation about this, but I don't even know if I offended y'all with this, what I just said. But, you know, I'm sorry if it was offensive to you. But, you know, and I don't want to offend anybody. And I don't want to make anyone feel unwanted. But this conversation and me watching that, it was just too crazy for me not to speak on. I just had to say something about it. For real. But anyway, I digress for real this time. If you watch this whole video and you enjoyed it, or if you just see my perspective, you know, then do me a favor and drop a 2 in the comments. And you already know why, because these type of conversations are what? Boo, boo. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. Just do your girl a free favor. Follow me on TikTok while it's still here. I am live streaming over there exclusively. Once TikTok is gone, I will be live streaming exclusively on YouTube. So go ahead and hit the notification bell on YouTube and follow your girl so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And as always, ladies, I love to hear from y'all. Please keep it cute in the comments. Please don't be disrespectful. Because I've been, the last couple of videos, I didn't ask some people wilding in the comments. And yeah, don't make me be mean. I don't like to do that. I like to practice what I preach, which is being loving and respectful to black women. So please keep it cute. But anyway, drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.